What is up, everyone? This is Zach. Welcome to the Last Llama Gaming channel. Today I have a boss guide for the Brabus fight, as well as I'm going to go over the weapon mod that you get from him. There really isn't much of a strategy in this fight. All he does is run around and shoot you with his shotgun, and he has mobs of his enemies that swarm you as well. They come throughout the entire fight, so no matter how many of them you kill, there's always going to be respawning enemies. So what I do right here in the beginning of the fight is what you do not want to do, and that's kind of stand out here in the open. Whenever I fought this, I didn't know there was going to be more respawning enemies. So you're going to see me struggle for about a minute, and then I'm going to cut away and show you what you need to do. Brabus does have a lot of health. You're going to want to stay a medium to long range from him because he uses a shotgun. And he does have pretty good accuracy. He's going to hit you while you're running and moving fairly often. And if he hits you up close with it, it does a lot of damage because it does medium damage when you're far away. So yeah, once again, you do not want to stand out in the middle of the open where there are different routes for enemies to rush you. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut to where you should run to be the most effective in this boss fight. Alright guys, so I'm standing right under where him and his goons started at. So you're going to want to run underneath where they were standing up top. And come over to this area. So right here, they can only come in where I'm looking right here or to your left. And you have barriers to hide behind where they can't spawn behind you. So what you want to do here is kind of just play a game of, almost like a game of whack-a-mole. Just pop your head up, shoot him a couple times, and then duck back down before he can shoot you. Same thing with his enemies. You want to clear them before they reach you. Now some may get to you, but this also gives you a chance to heal and use your mods from a safe cover. And if I hadn't come back here and done this, I would have lost the fight, because as you can see, I had 0 dragon hearts whenever I came back here. But I finished the fight fairly easily once I come to this section of the map. And as you can see, I'm just ducking and then popping up and shooting. And it works very well against this guy because he doesn't do anything other than shoot you with a shotgun. He doesn't rush you. As you can see, he doesn't come back here with me. He kind of just stands on the other side while I damage him. If you do end up having to move like I do, just get ready to pump out as much damage as you can and then make your way back. I was almost to the end of the fight, so I decided to stick it out and finish him off where I was. So yeah guys, once you beat him, I got about 550 experience and I got the shrapnel shard. It's going to let you create a mod. One quick thing of note before we get into the mod: if you follow the path out to the other side of that boss arena, you will come to this shortcut that leads back to Mudtooth's helicopter, and you can go up and speak with him. And he mentioned it earlier that Brabus was his son, the boss we just killed. You can talk to him and get some dialogue. I'm going to go ahead and just let it play for those of you who care, but if you do not, go ahead and skip about 30 seconds and I will be getting into the mod.
Hope the other guy looks worse. Was, you say? So Brabus he. Well, ain't no parent likes outliving their son. But Brabus, he chose his path, you know? You believe the world's out to get you? So eventually it does. Thanks for telling me, friend. It was right respectable of you. I reckon it's for the best. We all die sometime, huh? Now my boy can see his ma again.
Alright, come back to the ward, talk to your best friend, the mechanic, and you're going to get the explosive shot mod. Fires an explosive round that upon detonation will deal up to 120 damage to enemies within 3.5 meters. So for those of you who have played Call of Duty, this is essentially a noob tube. It's a undermounted grenade launcher, pretty much, as you can see there. And it does AoE damage, decent amount of damage, about 150 to 180. It is fun to use, and it is up fairly often, but it does have a slow travel time, as you can see there. I missed him because he started running. However, it doesn't do a lot of damage compared to your actual weapons. Well, if you're using a hunter rifle or anything with a powerful single shot like I am, it's not going to do as much DPS as that. But it will do very well with groups of enemies. But for single target damage, it's not very good. I wouldn't recommend using it. As you can see against this guy, the hitbox is kind of wonky on it. 2 of the times I shoot him, it doesn't even do damage. I'm not quite sure why. So right there I did about 174. But nothing spectacular, nothing I couldn't do with my regular gun. And then another shot that doesn't do any damage. But it is a cool weapon, it is fun to use, and it would be good probably for the trash mobs of like the small goblin creatures that run at you. That's where I see it being the best. But for most situations, you're not going to need this on your weapon. But it is a cool addition to the game, and I'm sure it does have its uses in certain areas. Alright guys, that is going to be the video. Consider leaving a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribing for more Remnant gameplay, guides, and content. I would like to thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.